Settled in here. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Hi, Vicky. Thank you so much. Yes, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell, invite your friends because today we are talking about how to care for your mental health, which to me is one of the most important topics that we should talk about today. And let me know if I look okay. My internet has been like acting up really bad, like showing off bad. So let me know if you can see me good. Hi, Angie. Good morning. You made it. I know it's super morning where you are. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great morning. Yes, so I am excited today. We have a lot to talk about. Just over the course of the last couple months, there's been a lot of change, not just in the earth, but in the way we live, just moving from like adjusting our lives during the pandemic and then having to readjust our lives once the world opened up. That is still with us, even though we are about 3 years out from the initiation of the pandemic. We are still feeling the mental health effects of the pandemic. So that is why I feel like this is one of the most important topics of the day. And I'm excited to go over it with you. We have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of strategies to share with you. So I hope you get your pen and paper out while I'm going to go over some logistics. Yeah, get your pen and paper out. All right, my tribe is showing up. Hi, Jeanette. Good morning. Good to see you. Trika's here. Hi, Trika. Theodolinda's here. Hi, Theodolinda. Candace. Hi. All right. Good morning, everybody. I hope I say good morning to everybody. Let me make sure that I get everybody. Yes. So if you are here, make sure you say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. So I always share my mug. This mug is from Firefield Creations, formerly Ben Bon Alley, a woman with a vision, Proverbs 29:18. And I love her smoky eye. Okay, come on. I need to get that smoky eye right there. So this is my cover today. All right, let me find a place to put this because I also have this. I went to Five and Below yesterday, and this little llama looked at me and I was like, come to mommy. So this llama's in my way. So I'm gonna move little llama here over here. I'll put llama here. Maybe here. Can y'all see little llama? Okay. I put the llama here for moral support. It was so cute. All right, y'all. So I have a couple of announcements. First, I am uber excited about our upcoming series. Our upcoming series is going to be on therapy. So I'm staying in this idea of self-care, right? So today is the last video in the series Mind, Body, and Soul Care. So this is the fourth video. So if you haven't watched the other ones, go ahead on my website and watch the other ones. And then I'm moving into therapy. So starting not next week, I'm out of town next week. So I'm out of town. So I'm not going to be on here. But starting the 17th, the week after, I think that's the weekend of Father's Day, we're going to start with therapy. And so on the 17th, I'm going to be talking about movement therapy. On the 24th, I'm going to talk about meditation and music therapy. And then on July 1st, I'm going to be talking about activation and art therapy. So all of this is going to be the what I talk about on here, right here, same place, same time here, but in June. Okay, so happy June to you. This is the start of June. I hope you're doing your goals and everything for the beginning of the month. I have to also do a reset. I have to do my monthly reset video over on Lakisha Loves to Plan. So look for that this weekend. I may do it live, maybe Sunday. I haven't thought about it yet, but I'm going to do my reset video so you can share how I monthly look back at the previous month and then I plan for the next month. So that will be over on my other channel. So if you're not over there, go ahead on over to Lakisha Loves to Plan. Angie said, that is so cute. Perfect for your collection. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So hi Tanya. Is Tanya on here? Hi Tanya. Good morning. saying good morning. So that's the first announcement about YouTube. All right, y'all got that? I hope you got your pen and paper. All right. The second announcement is that I am doing an adult summer camp. Yes, a summer camp only for us. Because I was like looking for summer camp for my son, and I was like, he's gonna have fun doing art and stuff like that. I'm like, I want to do that. So I created an adult summer camp. If you want the information on it, I put the link in the description. So if you go in the description, you'll see a link to my website. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to my website because I do send out emails. You'll also see a link to my Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group yet, what are you waiting for? That's why I put my schedule for YouTube. That's why I give away freebies. That's what we encourage and they lift each other and say happy birthday and all that good stuff. So get into the Facebook group, okay? And then the last link that you'll see down in the description is the link to the virtual summer camp. Now, let me just explain to you what it is. But if you click the link in the description, it tells you about what it is. It tells you everything. Just scroll down and it gives you all the details. So I want to give you a quick rundown of summer camp if you're interested. So it's 3 workshops, 1 workshop per month, 1 in June, 1 in July, 1 in August. See, it's just one. It's just one. And it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single time for an hour and a half. See, very easy. And you can apply to, when you click that link, you can apply for all 3. So it's one price for all 3. So each one is $10. So that's why the price is $30 because you have 3 workshops, $30. Now, some of you might say, oh, Lakisha, I can't make 1. I only can make 2, or I only can make just 1. If you want to do a la carte and make just 1, that one will be $15, and then you will have to pay me separately on PayPal. So make sure you let me know you're interested, but maybe you're just interested in 1. I've already had people reaching out to me. I've already had people signing up for it. So if you've already signed up for the camp, thank you, thank you, thank you. People are signing up for it. It's going to be so much fun. So the first day is June 22nd. June 22nd is a Thursday at 7 p.m. and it's going to be karaoke and game night. Karaoke and game night. So we will do it virtually. This is not in person. This is online. Virtual means online. Okay? It's online. Because the reason why I didn't do it in person is because I didn't just want local people to attend. I want people from all over the world to attend. So make sure you join in June. And then in July, we have another one where we're doing crafting and coloring. And I got the crafts laid out. Once you pay for the camp, it gives you everything you need, all the materials you need, the time, the Zoom links. You get everything once you pay, okay? And then the last one in August is a financial vision board party. So you're going to bring your magazines, you're going to bring your iPads, because you can do either a digital vision board or make it with, old-fashioned way with magazines and glue and scissors. And then we're going to present our vision boards to each other. So that financial vision board party is strategically placed because August is the start of the fall, which is the heavy holiday season where we need to get our coins together. Okay, so that is the virtual summer camp. So give me an emoji if you like the idea of this. If you're interested, just put an emoji in the chat so I can know that you are thinking about it and you're interested. I'm going to be posting, my brand ambassadors are going to be posting all month long this virtual summer camp flyer. So let your friends know. Don't come by yourself. You and your family member or you and your friends, have them join you so it can be a social fun event. We did something similar to this. We did a Christmas party. Who was at the Christmas party? Oh my God. We did the Christmas party. We had a lot of fun at that virtual Christmas party. It was online. We had our ugly Christmas sweaters on and it was fun. So this is going to be in the same vein as that. We're going to be doing raffles. We're going to be doing giveaways. It's going to be a great time, y'all. So you want to join that. And like I said, everything is in the description. Trika says, you're ready for another Christmas party? Yes. Yes, I am too. That Christmas party was amazing. You're excited for summer camp, Trika? Okay, yes, I am too. I'm ready to party. You know what I'm saying? All right, so those are the two main announcements I have. So hopefully by now you've gotten your pen and paper out because we got a lot to talk about. Now we're about to move into how to care for your mental health. Now you know me, I don't like to just dive into the list. I like to talk a little bit about mental health. So I'm gonna get my glasses. Yes, I'm gonna get my glasses. All right. So I always like to ask myself, what is mental health? Because a lot of people think of mental health differently. So I just want to standardize our definition as I talk today. And please, y'all know I like when y'all talk in the chat, make sure you talk in the chat. All right. So what is mental health? According to Wikipedia, because that's why I got this from. Uh, mental health is the emotional, psychological, and social well-being. And this well being influences your cognition, which is your brain, your perception, which is how you see things, and your behavior. Okay. So, mental health, I'm going to repeat that because that was a lot. Mental health is the emotional, psychological, and social well being that's influenced by your mind, how you perceive things, and your behavior. It says it's determined by how you handle stress, how you handle your relationships, and how you make decisions. So, mental health is determined by your stress level, how you deal with relationships, and how you make decisions. So, as I'm talking about these things, I want you to think about your own mental health and where you are right now. Do you feel like really low? Like, do you have like some sort of feels like minor depression? Do you feel like anxiety? Are you like hyper vigilating over something? Or hyper focus on something, uh, just check your mental health right now in this moment as I'm talking to see like exactly where you are, because that is all important for you to do. It says mental health includes the ability for you to enjoy and create balance between life activities and your efforts to achieve psychological resilience. So, mental health is a balance. I don't know if people know that. Mental health is a balance of what you do and your psychological resilience. A lot of times we come across things in life that stress us out. Something just permeates. It seems like it's never going away. It's like this really tough thing that looms over us like a cloud, and it just never goes away. And instead of focusing on that cloud, right? Mental health is your ability to focus on to is your ability to say, hey, the cloud is there. But while the cloud is there, I'm going to balance myself. I'm going to balance my activity, and I'm going to balance my psychological resilience. What do I need to do as a person to include activities and to include psychological resilient activities to help me get through difficult times? And I just want to say, I study positive psychology, and positive psychology says humans are more resilient than we think. And I'm going to tell you that today. You are more resilient than you think. Humans overcome a lot. You know, I remember watching CNN or one of those news shows where there's a lot of bombings in like a Middle Eastern country. And like when a person would go in a store with a bomb on them and blow people up. And then the next day, people be back in the store. Like the very next day. I said, either they're just used to it or that psychological resilience or both. Like, I don't know how you, after knowing there was a bomb in the store yesterday, go in there the next day and shop. I don't know how you do that. But I was thinking about that when I saw that word psychological resilience, like being able to sustain yourself psychologically in the midst of chaos, in the midst of hardship, in the midst of things not going as expected. Okay. So that's psychological resilience. Karen, you made it. Okay, you got on. I'm so glad it worked for you today. Good morning. All right, so all right, where am I? Okay, I'm not gonna do that part yet. All right, so let's go. So now that we went over mental health and what it is, let's go into ways you can care for it. So it's ways you can care for it. These are, so what I'm about to share with you are ways you can care for your emotions, your social relationships, and ways you can care for, what was the third thing? Your decision making. Okay, so we're going to go through some things to help you work on your emotions, your psychological resilience, your decision making, your relationships. And then we're about to go over some things to help you with those things, which are aspects of mental health. All right, so I have about 21 things. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna try to get through these 21 things in like 30 minutes. So number your paper from 1 to 21. Here we go. All right. Number one. Number one is be assertive. Be assertive. And I put right here, name the thing. Name what you need when you are going through, when you notice your mental health is compromised. You have to start stating what you need. I need you to leave me alone. Okay. I need a break. Okay. I need to recharge. I need to get away. These are things that help you be assertive and telling people you're taking a force quit. I'm taking a force quit. Leave me alone right now. I need to figure some things out. And even as a life coach, that's even hard for me to hear. Sometimes my clients be like, Lakisha, I need a break. I'd be like, you need a break right now? Okay. Okay. You sure? You sure? Okay. But I appreciate it when somebody tells me that I need a break, I need to recharge, I need to step away for a minute. Though that's being assertive. And guess what? That's a good thing. People think that's bad. Oh, I don't like telling people no. No, tell them no. Tell them no. Because guess what? If people care about you, they'll accept your no. They won't care if you say no. Yes, exactly. Joan said, hi, Joan. Good morning. Joan says, I need to get away now and definitely a break. Yes, and define a defined a break. Yes, define your break, get away, say force quit. I'm done. Put the computer down, shut the door, turn the lights off, leave me alone. Karen said, call a spade a spade. That's right. That's right. Like Iyanla, call a spade a spade. It is what it is. Leave me alone. Yes, definitely need a break. Okay, thank you, Joe. Yes, if you need a break, take it. I had a meeting with my brand ambassadors last night, and I was talking to them, and I think 2 Saturdays ago, I just didn't show up on here. I didn't show up. I did not tell nobody I wasn't coming on. I did not make an announcement. I just didn't show up. And it was not because I was trying to dismiss people or anything like that. I had studied for the session the night before. I set my alarm to get up and everything. But when I woke up, my body was exhausted because I was coming off a high of like traveling for 2 months straight, and my body gave way. And I had a decision to make right there. I said, I need to do a forced quit. I'm just going to lay in the bed. So I laid in the bed, recovered, was back in action. But what if I didn't take that break? What if I forced myself to get up when my body was extremely tired? You probably wouldn't have gotten a great Success Saturday. I would have been tired. So, and then guess what? You were okay with it. You were okay with it. When I explained that I wasn't feeling good, instead of you saying, you wasn't on Success Saturday. No, you didn't do that. You were like, Lakisha, I'm glad you rested. I'm glad you're okay. So when you say no to people, they understand. If you explain to them why you need a break, they understand. So don't feel guilty for taking the break. Okay. I know I spend a lot of time there. Some of these I want to spend more time on than others. So that's just a caveat. All right. That was number one. Be assertive. When you need to stop, take a force quit and let everybody know they'll be all right. Number two is be careful of untrue thoughts. And Theodore Linda, thank you so much for putting them in there. Number 2 is be careful of untrue thoughts. Now, this is something that we all battle, even myself. We all get into our negative imagination. Now, positive imagination is really good. It's when we start ruminating on things that are not true, that's negative, that is very detrimental, and it causes you to go deeper down in the hole. So you want to make sure you care for untrue thoughts. I'm gonna give you an example of some untrue thoughts. One way you can do that is have all or nothing thinking. They call this black and white thinking. Okay. It's when you think negatively or positively, and there's nothing in between. And as you know, humans are gray. That's how God, you got to have gray thinking. You got to start asking a question instead of making an assumption. Ask a question instead of assuming. Like you might say, you might see somebody walk down the street and they pass you without speaking. And instead of assuming that they didn't like you, how about become inquisitive? Oh, I wonder why she passed me and didn't say anything. Maybe she's having a bad day. Become inquisitive, because when you just have an imagination that the person doesn't like you, that's when it affects your psyche. Okay. Another example is when you have absolutes. When you absolute, I never get to do anything fun. That's an absolute. So you saying you never get to do anything fun. And that causes you to have very negative thoughts. They never do that. When I ask them to do something, they never say yes. They never say yes. Like, that's not true. So try not to use the absolutes always. You always doing that. You always. That's an absolute. You always. Do they always do that? So I'm just see how I'm becoming inquisitive. Do they always do that? And really, do they never do that? I'm becoming inquisitive instead of making those false assumptions, untrue thoughts. I see people writing in here. After jewelry jewelry, I had to take a break. Definitely a forced quit. Oh, that's good, Trika. Yes, that is so important. Thank you, Theodore Linda. Angie says, that is what I did yesterday. I was all in my head, and by the evening, I was so mad and crying for no reason. Yes, it is the negative, untrue thoughts. Because for some reason, we think our thoughts are real. But when I took positive psychology, they said 99% of your thoughts are untrue. 99. You can't trust your thoughts. Your thoughts are untrustworthy. 99% of your thoughts are untrue. I'm going to give you an example. All right. So later on today, I'm supposed to go to a car dealership. But I'm thinking that it's going to be long, because when you go buy a car, it's long. They may try to get one on me. It may be a bad experience. I don't want to do it. So that is my thought right now. But when I actually leave here to go to the car dealership to look at the car, it's going to happen different from what my head just said. Because my head I'm 99% wrong. It may go worse, or it may go better, or something in there may be different. I don't know the future. I don't know the future. So therefore my thoughts can't be true. What's true is what's present. Like what's happening now is true. But my thought about what's going to happen later, that's not true. That's 99% wrong. so I hope you get it. So don't trust your thoughts. When you get in a place when you are like ruminating on these negative thoughts, stop. Actually say out loud the word stop. Stop. Lakisha, stop. Or sometimes I tell my thoughts, no, we're not doing this. I will say that to myself. I'll be like, no, we're not doing this right now. I'm talking to my thoughts. So that's a way you can handle that. We talk back to your thoughts with an attitude. Oh no, I see my mind is going there right now. No, you're not about to do that right now. I'm talking to my own self, my own thoughts, because I know they're 99% wrong. Okay. Theodore Linda says, I question my negative thoughts and give myself positive answers. Oh, that's such a great strategy. Y'all hear that what Theodore Linda said? She gives herself positive answers to her negative thoughts. I love that. Jeanette says, our heads are all always something that, yeah, in our heads, it's always something different than what actually happens or what actually is true. This can show up in your false beliefs too. Sometimes we have beliefs about things and they end up being false. So I brought this book right here about number 2. This book changed my life. Who read this book already? By Carol Dweck. I actually have a signed copy of one of her books. Oh, this is signed. Oh, she signed it to my kids. I told her this is the author. She actually signed it and she signed it to my kids. I was obsessed with Carol Dweck for a long time because this was a revolutionary idea for me with the positive and negative mindset. She teaches about mindset. And one strategy you can use from this book is saying the word yet. Instead of saying, I'm never going to get my finances together. In this book, she says, don't make it an absolute. Says, I don't have my finances together yet. Or you might say, I don't have any friends. You might say, I don't have any friends yet. Just simply adding the word yet to the end of a sentence changes the meaning of the sentence. So that is another strategy, y'all. Add the word yet. Instead of saying, I can't do that, say, I can't do that yet. You see that? So adding yet is another strategy. So I hope that helps. I know I struggle with negative thoughts. You should struggle with negative thoughts because it is a human struggle. Negative thoughts is a human struggle. You are not the only one with human thoughts. Everybody, even the most positive person you know, has negative thoughts. But the difference is how you manage those negative thoughts. Instead of just sitting there and letting them overtake you, don't let the thoughts overtake you. Fight your thoughts with strategy. Say yet, get inquisitive, give positive answers, like Theodore Linda said. Change your disposition. Sometimes when I'm having negative thoughts, I get up and move out the room. I just move out the room that I'm in. I just start moving. Or I'll turn on something nice like a Christmas movie. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. All right, that's number 2. All right, number 3. Number 3, this is really quick but very important. Don't overconsume substances, mainly caffeine and alcohol. Yes. And I'm saying that as I'm drinking some caffeine. Yes. So when I studied this, like 1 cup of coffee is fine. 1 cup of coffee a day is fine. It's when you're drinking like 5, 6, 7 cups. We got a problem. We got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. That's too much coffee. And the same thing with soda. Same thing with alcohol. You have to watch your addiction. Some addictions are socially acceptable. You drinking coffee 5 times a day, like nobody's gonna say anything to you. That's a socially acceptable addiction. Okay. Drinking Coke soda all day long. Nobody's gonna say anything to you because that's a socially acceptable addiction. So you have to do that for yourself. Even for me, I love Coke Zero. Everybody knows I love Coke Zero, but I have cut back on it because not because of the sugar, because there's no sugar in it, but because of the caffeine. It's too much caffeine. So you want to make sure you monitor caffeine and monitor alcohol. There's more people addicted to alcohol than you think. A lot of mothers are addicted to alcohol to cope with their stressful lives. So it's okay. You drink 1 glass of wine a night, okay? 1 cup a night, that's fine. It's when you're like drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and you got bottles hidden everywhere, it starts to become that like addictive factor. So just watch your consumption of substances. They do very negatively affect your mental health. Good morning, Beverly. Yay, Bev is here. How are you? Good to see you on here. I'm writing all this down. Great stuff. Thanks, Angie. Are those energy? Oh, the energy drinks, Karen. Girl. I remember I took one of those shots one time. Those energy shots, you know what I'm talking about? And my heart started racing real bad. I said, what the heck is this? Like, I don't take those shots. Those shots feel like they're about to kill me. So, yeah, if you take those energy, like caffeine shots, stop doing that. I don't think that's good for your body. It's just too much of a rush at one time. It's like you drowning in caffeine. Yeah, I don't like those energy shots at all. All right, so don't overconsume substances. Y'all get it. That's easy. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is downtime and quietness. In these United States of Americas, we have so much going on. We got the news, we got the phone, we got social media, we got our family, we got the neighbors. Oh my gosh, if you let all of these things get to you, it is draining. It is mentally draining. Your family will mentally drain you. Social media will mentally drain you. You got to have downtime and quiet time. Now, the way I work this out is I created this room. When I come in this room and shut this door right here with my little reef on it, nobody bothers me. And I love it. It is my quiet time. It's my downtime. When I'm driving in my car and it's just me, I'm not going to be in my car listening to news and talk radio. No. I want to be in there. I'm going to be listening to classical music, some nice old school R&B. I love old school R&B. Anything to calm my mind and quiet my soul. So downtime and quietness, taking a nature walk, that's quiet. Just hearing the birds. It depends on what type of birds. I got some obnoxious birds out here. But hearing the birds, walking, just quiet, just still. Even without my voice, just you hear that? That's quiet. And it feels good. All right, so you all get it? Downtime and quietness. It gives your brain a pause. It gives you a mental rest. It slows down the processing and the repetitive things happening in our brain when you get quiet. Now, I have coached a lot of people who have trouble getting quiet. Some of us live lives that are so hectic, we can't even get quiet even if we want to. So that means you're not practicing quietness enough. That means you're not forcing the quietness in your life. Plan the quietness in your life so you can practice. The more practice you have, the more quiet your brain will get. But I've encountered people like when I try to tell them to meditate, they're like, I can't meditate. They can't even meditate for a minute because their brain is full of activity. So, but the more you practice, the more you say, okay, I'm going to take 5 minutes a day to sit quiet, 5 minutes a day to sit quiet. It gets better and better, okay? Angie said, will meditation fit in here? Yes, it will fit in here. I think I have it separately. No. Oh, maybe I don't. Yes, meditation, absolutely. Meditation is a form of quietness. And we're going to talk about that in my next series, Angie. Music and meditation, and we're going to be doing it together on here. It's going to be like interactive, but yes, meditation is quietness. I love it. I meditate all the time, and as soon as I close my eyes, it's like my brain gets relaxed because my brain knows that the meditation is coming. It's amazing. Once you start meditating, your brain recognizes it. Almost like when you exercise, when you start exercising, your body recognizes the exercise, and your body's like, oh, I like this. And you can feel your body coming in tune with the exercise. Your brain does the same thing with meditation. Once you meditate and get quiet and sit still and breathe, your brain recognizes that and it starts to quiet down. But it only comes with practice. It's like when you exercise, you got to keep going. When you meditate, you got to keep going. All right, number 5. Number 5 is stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. And what I mean by that is you have to be aware of yourself. Be aware of your emotions, your thoughts, and your behaviors. Now, let me tell you, I do go through minor depression sometimes. And the thing about it is, at first, I didn't understand it. But as I got more mature and as I learned myself and become more aware of me, I realize when I'm there, I'll be like, oh, no, there's something wrong with me. Lakisha, something's wrong with you because you're not liking the things you normally like. Or something's wrong with you because you're just laying in the bed and you're a very active person, but you're laying in a bed. Like I started saying, okay, something's up with myself. I need to figure what this is. That's tuned into myself. That's awareness. Sometimes we just get and are you aware you're like that? Are you aware that you are manic? Are you aware that you're depressed? Are you aware of the trigger that triggered you into your state, into your mental state? That's awareness, and that takes practice. So I want to encourage you to pay more attention to yourself. Pay attention to yourself and discover how to respond to that. Like, how do you just respond to yourself when you know mentally you going down? It's going down. Meet me in the club. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? When you are going down, you got to be aware and then practice the response that works for you. Let me tell you something. The response that works for me to get out of my mind of depression is not going to work for you to get out of your mind of depression. Everybody got to discover the response that works for them to get tuned in and respond in a positive way. You got to find your way. So you got to try different things. So that's why I'm going over these lists. This list is a list that you can pull out of your hat when you're feeling down and look at the list and say, okay, what on this list that Lakisha gave me can I do? What's the easiest and most simplest thing I can do right now? That's what I want you to do. I'm giving you this this list so you can have the tools that you need to handle when you are aware, when you get tuned in that something's not right with me and I need to get tuned in. Hi, Tori. Good morning. Number 6. Here we go. Mindful exercise. Mindful exercise. No, notice I didn't just say exercise. I said mindful exercise. Lakisha, what is mindful exercise? Mindful exercise is exercise in a calm, slow way. Calm and slow. So people who do yoga is considered mindful exercise. My favorite mindful exercise is Tai Chi. If you don't know what Tai Chi is, I want you to look up Tai Chi on Google. And I do not know how to spell it. I think it's T-A-I-C-H-I. I think it's T-A-I-C-H-I. If somebody found out how to spell Tai Chi, can you put it in the chat? Thank you. I appreciate you. Tai Chi is my favorite because it's a slow movement. It's I think it comes from somewhere in Asia, and it's like you push the air and then you flow back like water. Ooh, I love that Tai Chi, baby. That's mindful exercise. It's easy, it's slow. Tai Chi is done a lot with our older citizens because it's really easy, flowy movement like this. Thank you, Karen. Yes. Oh, I spelled it right. Yay. Thank you. Yes, that's Tai Chi, what she put in the chat. So look it up, look at some videos and just follow the slow movement, and it's really calming. That's mindful exercise. That's not the gym exercise where you're like I'm talking about the slow exercise, the mindful, where you can feel every part of your body moving and your brain is in tune with that. That's some good exercise. Now, there's nothing wrong with the gym exercise, but I'm not talking about that right here. I'm trying to show you the difference between mindful exercise. Okay. So that's 6, mindful exercise. Number 7, another thing you can put in your toolkit of mental health care. All right. Number 7 is to simply get support. Get support. Get a therapist, join a group, do some join a circle of friends, join some church activities, and get a life coach. So I want to let all of you know I am opening back up one-on-one coaching. I stopped one-on-one coaching for years, but I respond to what I see as a coach. And what I see is the need for people to really have deep conversation. People are not going as deep as they should go. And people want to go deep, but they don't want to go deep in a group. They want to go deep one-on-one. So I'm letting you know I am reopening my one-on-one coaching services. So if you want one-on-one coaching, make sure you go to successmywaycoaching.com. Sign up for it. I believe I have it. I have it for 6 months, I believe. I haven't come out with it yet, but this is exclusive. I'm also doing a one-on-one personal coaching experience. I'm also doing a one-on-one personal coaching experience where you sit with me for 3 hours about a topic that you want to sit 3 hours about. So I coach, if you want to know, well, Lakisha, what you coach on? I coach on pretty much everything, but my specialty is your life areas. You have 12 life areas. I coach you to improve those life areas. That's my specialty. My specialty is also productivity, doing that time map, organization, time mapping, organization, being more productive, getting things done, setting goals. That's my specialty too. And my last specialty I want to talk about is business. I can help you start a business. I can help you get it off the ground. I can help you with the business plan. So these are my 3 specialty areas. So if you do the 3-hour one-on-one experience with me, you know, those are my specialty areas, but I can also help you in other areas like self-doubt, self-esteem, anything that have to do with self. And we'll do the 3-hour experience. It's not just me sitting with you like this. It's very interactive. You actually go outside and do all that while we're on Zoom. It is a very, customized individual experience. So that 3-hour personal experience is coming soon. I don't have it up yet, but it's coming soon. I'm planning it right now with my assistant, and we are going to craft it. So that's coming soon. So if you're interested in that experience, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I come out with that. Subscribe to the website, because my success insiders on my email, they're going to get that personal experience first. They're going to get the notification for it first. Okay, so, but all this is in the vein of support. If you need support, support is out there. If you have insurance, you can get a coach, you can get a therapist, you can get a nutritionist. The support is out there. Make sure you take advantage. Don't pay your money for all that insurance and don't use it. Okay. Don't pay your money for all that insurance and don't use it. You got to use it. Trigger says, I love Tai Chi. The older ladies in my line dance group turn me on to it. Yes, yes. Tai Chi is excellent. Yes, it's so relaxing. Yep, yep. Yes, so please like and subscribe so you can get all these new things that are coming up. All right. Number 8 is simply have fun. Have fun. That's why I'm doing the virtual summer camp. This summer camp is for you, not for your kids. Don't bring your kids to the summer camp. This is for you, okay? So if you want to participate in the virtual summer camp, make sure you go down in the description and click the link. It takes you right to the summer camp and it gives you all the details. It's only 3 workshops, 1 in June, 1 in July, 1 in August, but it's fun. So if you're having a hard time having fun, sign up for that. We're going to help you out, okay? It's going to be so much fun. We're going to do giveaways and raffles. It's going to be a ball. So that's 8, have fun. Number 9 is medication. If you have medication, if you have been diagnosed, all I can say, I'm not a medical professional, but all I can say is I hope you have a trusted doctor. And if you are prescribed medication, just take it as prescribed. That's all I'm going to say right there. Number 9 is medication. Take your medication as prescribed unless there's some adverse effect. If you're having adverse effects, you need to let your doctor know. Okay, let your doctor know. Because sometimes when we stop taking our medication early, it's damaging. You think, oh, I don't want it. It makes me feel groggy. But if you start it and then stop it, it may have some damaging effects. So if you start it and you can't finish it, let your doctor know so they can adjust your medication. Okay. Oh my gosh, I misnumbered this. I can't believe this. I skipped 10 and went to 11. So it might be just 20. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I skipped. Now I got to renumber everything. 12, 13. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, number 10. Number 10 is, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here either. You know this, nutrition and diet. Nutrition and diet. Y'all, how can I say this? Try to stay away from diets that are temporary, diets that are difficult. You need to create a new lifestyle of eating. You need to create a new lifestyle of eating. So, what I suggest is that you just simply try to lower your carbs, lower your sugar, lower your salt. Lower your carbs, lower your sugar, lower your salt in your drinks and in your food. And try to incorporate one good thing slowly in your diet. Like maybe this month you're going to add one vegetable. This month I'm just going to try to add broccoli as much as possible. Next month I'm going to try to add string beans as much as possible. You got to start off really slow when you are trying to change your lifestyle. A lot of us just go hard. We're like, I'm going to give me some meal planning containers and I'm going to be putting all the carrots and I'm going to go spend $300 and don't do anything really drastic like that. Remember 1%. There's a book called Atomic Habits. I don't know if you read that book, but the book is amazing. It simply says if you do something 1% better every day, you'll be 37% better at the end of the year. But if you do something 1% worse every day, you'll be at 0. So that 1% is very effective. So what's that one little thing you can do in your diet? That one little change in your diet, maybe drinking some lemon water instead of soda. Okay, what's that one little thing you can do in your diet that will make it better? Just think about 1% better when it comes to nutrition, and think about low. I'm not saying no. A lot of people get that mixed up. When I say I have a low carb diet, that's not a no carb diet. I eat carbs. I just eat a little bit. Okay, it's all right. All right, and I eat sugar. I just eat a little bit. Now I don't cook with sugar, but if I'm out at a restaurant and I'm getting broccoli, I'm getting Brussels sprouts because I was thinking Brussels sprouts for those. Okay, but I'm eating Brussels sprouts that got a little honey on. I'm gonna eat the Brussels sprouts. Yeah. So same thing with a little salt. So you want to have low carb, low salt, low sugar. Try to get rid of the soda, and that's a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle that'll help you. Hi Michelle. Michelle is on here. Good morning. Yes, Firefield Creations in the house. Oh my God, that was me. Now I'm going to do it right with nutrition and diets. Yes. I'm telling y'all, it works. If you just switch out your soda and juice. Soda and juice are filled with sugar. Filled with sugar. Don't drink soda or juice. Just drink your water, drink your bubbly. If you need that fizzy fizz from the soda, they got this water called bubbly. So you just mix bubbly with your favorite fruit or something, and it's, you'll get the fizz. So just try your best. Try your best. And don't beat yourself up. Don't say, I'm not doing no. If you drink sodas every day, don't say I'm not drinking no sodas at all. Because guess what? That's an absolute, and you're gonna drink some soda. You're gonna drink soda. Take your time and do your diet, little by little, little by little, little by little, and have grace with yourself and know you're going to mess up and know you're human and know that's okay. And you just keep trying, because what you're trying to do is sustain a lifestyle. You're trying to sustain a new lifestyle. Okay. Andy said, you put honey on Brussels sprouts. I've never heard of that. No, I don't put honey on Brussels sprouts. When I go to the restaurant, they put the honey on it. I can tell you who does that. I don't know if you have a Longhorn, Angie, but Longhorn has these caramelized Brussels sprouts. I love them. They're so good. But they're caramelizing. So what does caramelized mean? It means it got some honey on it. Okay. You put butter and salt. Is that salt on your Brussels sprouts? Yeah, that's good. I roast my Brussels sprouts. I put balsamic vinegar. I put balsamic vinegar on my Brussels sprouts and roast them and put a little cinnamon on them sometimes. And you put anything on Brussels sprouts actually. Hey, I stopped drinking soda and lost 12 pounds. Look at that. Look at Jeanette. She said she stopped drinking soda and lost 12 pounds. That's probably the only thing you need to do. I did the same thing. Janet, when I stopped drinking soda, I lost like 10 pounds just because the pounds are sugar. Most of our pounds is sugar. So when you cut out most of the sugar, because sugar makes you bloated. So my midsection is the section that went down because I stopped drinking soda. My midsection went down. So because it's sugar bloats you. So if you have a midsection that's bulging out, it's sugar. So yeah, so try that. I suggest if you start with your diet like 1%, just one small thing, start with your drinks. If you don't change nothing you eat, but just stop drinking soda, that is going to make a difference. So I would just say, just start with one little thing, y'all. Don't try to do, oh, I got to eat vegetables. I got to stop drinking soda. You're going to exhaust yourself. Do one thing. Just stop drinking soda and juice. Yeah, don't drink juice either. Yeah. Stop drinking soda and juice, but keep doing everything else. And I'm telling you, you're going to see a difference. That sounds, yeah, caramelized. Yes. Yes. Okay. I spent way more time on number 10 than I thought. Okay. Number 11 is prayer and faith. This is another thing in your back pocket. Y'all, some scientists did some research on spirituality. Spirituality is a beast. It's a monster. It works, y'all. Spirituality works for your mental health. Okay. So stay prayed up. Did you know prayer is a form of meditation? So you're going to pray. You're going to have faith. You know, think about what you live for. Think about what you believe and go into that cocoon. Come on, y'all. I mean, when I'm feeling down and I go through my minor depressive episodes, I start listening to my favorite preachers like Miles Monroe and T.D. Jakes and Sarah Jakes and Joyce Meyer. I just start filling myself up with spiritual goodness. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I want you to do when your mental health is compromised. Lean on your spirituality hard. Lean on it hard. It works. It works. Scientists have said that being spiritual works for your mental health. So you want to do that. You want to make sure you're communicating with God. So notice how I'm not saying religion. I'm not talking about religion. Religion is like the man-made part of this. I'm talking about your direct connection with the Lord above. Your direct connection. How are you communicating with God? How often are you communicating? Do you only communicate with him like a genie in a bottle when you need something? I'm just saying. You treat God like a genie in a bottle? Or is there an ongoing, sustained relationship when you're talking with him and you're walking with him? That's a totally different relationship with God and your faith. And how often do you just sit in his presence? Like, just play gospel music and just sit in his presence, How often do you do that? That is so powerful. You got to go back. If you forgot that, if you haven't been there in a long time, I'm going to encourage you to go back. Go back to your spirituality, y'all. Sometimes I feel like a fake bad child when I pray and study when I don't go to church, though. Yes. So, Angie, I want to ask you, where's that feeling coming from? Do you feel that is coming from the Bible? So we have to lean on God's word too. Does the Bible say that you are a fake bad child because you don't go to church? Or is that something that's a man-made, that's you're getting that from man, right? So that's what I mean too. Like, God's word shows God's personality. That's what I love about the Bible. What I read in the Bible is what's true about God, not really my thoughts. And remember, Angie, that's a thought too. So you got to question that thought. See how I just questioned your thought. I said, is that from the Bible? That was a question. I got inquisitive right away. You see that? I did not judge. I did not make an assumption. I got curious. So I want you to do the same thing. When your thoughts are getting into that negative space, I want you to get curious and say, Is this really true? Okay. Um, yes, and you have the prophetess Michelle on here that's talking to you in the chat. Michelle said that condemnation is of the enemy. Right. That is not what God says. So if God is not saying it, who's saying it? I'm just saying. So I'm making light of it. But Angie, seriously, I think when you're feeling like that, when you're feeling guilty about spending time with God, go to God's word and read God's word, because that is what's true. And make sure you know the difference between what's in God's word and what's in your head and what the enemy is telling you, like Michelle said. There's a difference. Because you want to be closer, but that holds me back. Yes, yes, your thoughts will hold you. Now, that is true. Your thoughts will hold you back from that relationship with God. Yes, it will. Your thoughts will. So that's why you had the battlefield. You ever hear Joyce Meyer's book? Angie, do you have Joyce Meyer's book, The Battlefields in the Mind? That book is really good, because that's what the devil, the enemy, he affects this. So there is a book called The Battlefield in the Mind that's really good for what you're talking about, Angie. It's really going to get deep and have you understand your thoughts and how the enemy enters your thoughts, so you won't have that relationship with God. Because he knows that when you have that relationship with God, you get extremely powerful. You just start feeling like a superwoman. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I get in these modes when I'm like studying, like, if God is for me, who can be against me? I start getting like all into that, because that's that Holy Spirit inside of me reminding me of who I am, right? So you want to get into that space. It's beautiful when you can get into that deep space with God and feel that confidence of God. And those thoughts will block that. So the book is called The Battlefield of the Mind. It's a classic. It has been out for years. And when I read it, it changed my spiritual game. All right. Great, Angie. All right. I love this. Thank y'all for being so vulnerable and sharing in the chat. I think this is amazing. So thank you. I'm going to go through these a little faster because time is fleeting. So the next one is, that's 11. My numbers are messed up. Yeah. I'm on 12. 12 is prioritize. 12 is prioritize. So to help your mental health, you're going to get into homeostasis. What is homeostasis? It's balance. You're going to prioritize, because what happens is when your life is not in homeostasis, that means you got too much going on over here, or you have too much going on over here. It causes you to feel burned out and depressed. Okay. So you want to try to bring your life into homeostasis. If you know you're doing too much work, start adding in some play. If you know you're doing too much play, start setting those goals so you can get some work done. You got to have that homeostasis. You got to have that balance. And to do that, you have to prioritize some things. Prioritize your fun. Prioritize setting goals and brainstorming and thinking about next steps. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. That's number 12. Number 13 is serve others. Serve others. And the thing about it is, yes, serving others is great for other people. It makes you feel good. But actually, studies have shown that serving others is super powerful. In fact, it's better to give than to receive. Why do they say it's better to give than to receive? Why do they say that? Because when you give, when you serve, you feel encouraged. You increase your joy, you increase your learning, and you increase your growth. So, you serving others is a selfless thing, and it's also a selfish thing. Because when you serve others, you're serving yourself. You're encouraging yourself. You're bringing joy to yourself. You're bringing learning to yourself, and you're bringing growth to yourself. So, who are you serving? Question. Who are you serving? Who are you helping? If you're not serving anybody, if you're not helping anybody, then you might want to think about how you can do that, because that is a strategy for mental health. Okay. Number 14 is sleep. Is sleep. And you want to get to that lucid sleep. You want to get through all the stages of sleep to get into that deep lucid sleep. So make sure you're doing that. I talked about sleep more in my video last week. So if you want to learn more about sleep, go ahead on over there. But I talked about a sleep routine and winding down and making sure you get your hours in and sleeping with a sleep mask. Doing like these little teeny small changes to help you get to that lucid deep sleep is very important. So number 14 is sleep. Number 15 is working on your managing your money, spending, savings, and giving. So money causes great anxiety. It causes great depression. So to get ahead of it, to get ahead of the anxiety and depression that money brings, go ahead and create a system. What is your system? And stick with the system, okay? Create the system. How much are you spending? How much are you saving? How much are you giving? And how much debt you're paying down? Those are the 4 things: spend, save, give, pay down debt. If you do those things, that will help you when the going gets rough. So be like an ant. I tell people, when it comes to money, be like an ant. Store up when money's good. When money is good, don't spend all of it. Store it up, because eventually the storehouse gets dry. The storehouse gets dry. Now, sometimes we can't help it. Like sometimes we have money crisis. Like I have money crisis all the time. But I also have a way to pick myself up out of the money crisis. I have because I have this system that I'm always using, that when I get in a money crisis, it's temporary. The money crisis is temporary, and I can get back up, and I can get back up. But when you can't get back up and you stand down here with your money, that causes hard mental health problems. It does. So try to stay ahead of your money. Try to know it. I know it's hard to like think about all the debt you're in, but try to understand what the debt you're in. Try to look at some YouTube videos and stuff like that on how to get out of it, so your mental health won't be compromised because your money is funny. Okay. All right. Number 16 is sunlight. Sunlight has been proven to work for your mental health. So even if you don't get outside, they have these things called light boxes that has like a sunlight light to it. You can do that. Open up your windows in your house. Go through your house and open up all your windows. I do that all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's sunny outside. Open up the window. Like, I need some sunlight in here. Or go for a walk. Or just every morning sit outside on your porch for 10 minutes and just soak up the sun. Like, get that vitamin D in. Take some vitamin D pills. Open up your window. Just let that sun come in. Sunlight helps a lot with your mental health. Let's go to 17, which is the supplements and vitamins. I talk about vitamins all the time. Multivitamins are a gift to you. So I don't want to tell you which multivitamin to take. Just find one that you like and take it. Okay. I like Alive. I tell people all the time. I've researched for me, Alive is the best multivitamin for me, but it may not be for you. You may like Centrum or something else. So make sure you take your vitamins. Put your vitamins in your kitchen. Don't keep your vitamins in your bathroom. Okay. You're not going to take your vitamin in your bathroom. Keep your vitamin in the kitchen. In a cute little, I blinged out my little pill thing because I like bling. I put a little bling on it, leave it in the kitchen. I'm more likely to take my vitamins. Okay. Yes, vitamin D is important for mental health. Yep. Number 18. We're on 18, right? Oh, 17 supplements. Okay. 18 is this is a good one. Don't compare yourself to others. 18 is don't compare yourself to others. We're all on our individual journey. I heard Miles Monroe say this is very true. He said God does not like duplicates. Don't compare yourself to others. God does not like duplicates. And so what do I mean by that? Like, there's no 2 fingerprints that are the same. There's no 2 people that are the same. Even when you get twins, quadruplets, what's another one? Sextuplets. They are not the same. They all have different fingerprints and they're different people. So why on earth would I want to be like somebody else when God does not make no duplicates? I just don't understand. I'm going to be Lakisha. And sometimes I got to remind people of that. They be like, why you got that ponytail on and why you got that dress on? Because I'm Lakisha and I'm not you. So my fingerprint different from yours, right? Okay, don't expect me to be like you. My fingerprint different. I'm going to be me. Okay. There's no two leaves on the tree that's the same. Did y'all know that? There is not two leaves on the tree that's the same. God don't like duplicates. So why y'all expect me to be a duplicate? Why do you expect to be a duplicate of somebody else? Okay? Stop comparing yourself. You are running yourself in the ground, comparing yourself for absolutely no reason. Because you cannot be duplicated and you can't duplicate nobody else. So stop comparing yourself, okay? I said it like that. All right, let's go to 19, which is be creative and join communities. Be creative and join communities. I am part of the planner community. If you are not part of the planner community, I suggest you join the planner community. You might say, Lakisha, well, how can I join the planner community? You just have to have a planner and meet up with other people who have planners and then talk about planning. And then we make it fun by decorating and things like that. And, you know, I'm in a planner community. It's creative and it's a community. All right. So find your creative community and join it. That is a great mental. I'm telling you, I feel when I talk to my friends, Trika and Michelle, which I talk to often, and when I don't talk to them, I feel it. When I don't talk to Trika and Michelle, I'm like, where my friends at? I just need to check in on them. I'm checking in on them, but really I'm checking in on them for me because I miss them, because I need them, because they uplift me. Your community should be uplifting. Don't join a community that is oppressive and depressive. No. You want to join a positive, uplifting community. If you join a community where people are cliquish and they treat you bad and they got an attitude and they single you out, erase that community from your life immediately. Erase that community immediately. Okay, that is not a community. That's not the one I'm talking about. And that includes church. I have switched churches before because I've been in churches that did not make me feel welcome, that were judgmental. Oh, I ain't going here no more. I know, no, this is not how God want me to serve him, which y'all get on my nerves. Trika said, I love the community. Yes, the planner community. I encourage you to join. It's awesome. And talk to your friends. Talk to your friends. Your friends make you feel so much better, even when you're feeling bad. Okay. All right. So what was that? 19? All right. 20. 20 is make social media a positive place. Make social media a positive place. Now, Lakisha, what do you mean by that? Sometimes we let social media affect us, but we need to control what we see on social media. Don't let AI control what you see. AI is going to feed you what it think you want. But you can control social media by liking positive things. Like positive things. Thank you for the super chat, Trika. All right. I got super chat, y'all. So y'all know what that means. I got to do a cheer because I'm your Destiny cheer captain. All right. Thank you, Trika. All right. Super chat cheer for Trika. I got to think of one real fast. I always think of them on the spot, too. Okay. Super chat. Super chat. Trika, thank you for sharing. Trika, we know you're very caring. Woo! Thank you for my super chat, Trika. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Super chats are so important, y'all, because it costs money to run these channels. You have to get subscriptions and you have to get non-copyright music and all this stuff. And so when you donate, it does help out. Oh, she gave me another one. Thank you. All right, I gotta do it again. Tricky, I love you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let me see. Super chat. Super super chat. Trika. Thank you, my friend. Trika. I love you till the end. Woo! Trika loves those cheers. So thank you, Trika, for my 2 super chats. I'm so excited. I appreciate you so much. All right. That was fun. All right, make social media a positive place. So, like positive things, block negative things. Like when I'm scrolling on social media, if I see like somebody torturing an animal or something, I'd be like, block, blah, block, block, block. I don't keep that stuff on my social media. No. Or if I see somebody that's triggering me, that's making me feel sad, I block them too. I mean, block is free. Just like no is free, block is free. Just block. And then add fun stuff. Like I made sure that I'm liking, I don't truly like too many people's individual pages, but I like liking groups and organizations and things like that because I know I'm not going to get like something on there I don't want to see. so so control your social media, make social media for yourself a positive place. Go through and block all the negative stuff, increase the positive stuff that you see on there, okay? Everybody has a page. Or everybody has a page. Just find the positive pages and subscribe to those. Ah, thank you, Trika. Okay. I think what's that 20? I think that's it. I think that's it. Um, I just want to encourage you again to take things slow. I gave you 20 ways to care for your mental health. Put that in your back pocket when you're feeling down or when you're feeling anxiety or when you're feeling like the world is against you, when you feel like just something just don't even just feel right with your mental health. Pull out these 20 things and start very small, 1%. Just start with 1%. Just do one little thing differently and just slowly work your way. Then next month, do another 1%. And then next month, do another 1%. And just do it one at a time, 1 month at a time. The small changes. And you should see an improvement in your mental health. And if none of that works, remember to enlist help from a life coach like me, a therapist, a group or circle of friends, enlist help from others, and you will be able to manage your mental health miraculously. Okay. All right, y'all. So don't forget about virtual summer camp. It is coming. You can sign up below. The cost is cheap and the reward is great. We are going to have so much fun. We're going to do karaoke and crafting and vision boards. We're going to do giveaways and raffles, and it's all virtual. So even if you're an introvert, it's safe for you to join this and have fun. So make sure you join. Some people in the community make it annoying, but don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. Yes, block them. Block the bad apple. No, remember that other people are struggling with their mental health too. And sometimes their mental health can affect you. Sometimes their mental health can affect you. So don't let it affect you. Keep everything positive, and everything. Yes, hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, Angie. Hit the like button. Vicky says this was very helpful and I truly needed it. Oh, you are so welcome. It's my pleasure, Vicky. All right, you know what I'm about to say. It's Self-Love Saturday. What y'all doing today? Are y'all gonna have some fun today? I am going to. So I shared with my brand ambassadors, a few of them yesterday, that I've been going thrift shopping lately and finding some good gems, and I found a pink file cabinet to go in my pink room. So I am going to have fun organizing my pink room today. This is going to be more organized, and I'm going to have my little file cabinet and everything. So I'm really excited about that. So that is a little thing I'm going to do for myself. And I may even go for a walk because I'm looking outside and it's gorgeous outside today. So I may go on a nature walk, get that vitamin D today. So what are you doing for Self-Love Saturday? Don't do anything for anybody else today. No. Today is your day. You had 6 days to give to everybody else. Saturday is for you. Okay. So happy self-love Saturday to everybody. Enjoy your weekend. I will not be here next week. I have to travel for work. So I will not be on here next week. But starting the 17th is our new series on therapy. And we'll be talking about movement therapy on the 17th. Also, if you want to stay connected with me, I am on all the social media platforms. I will be posting on those other platforms. Also, I'm doing other videos on my other YouTube channel, Lakisha Loves to Plan. So make sure you go over there and click subscribe over there because even though I may not be here, I'm everywhere else. Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you so much, friends. I'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye. You want the pink cabinet? I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you the pink cabinet, Trika. All right, y'all. Bye.